जय भारत।
निश्चित रूप से भारत संकल्प से महान बनता है। आपने हमें एक नई राह दिखाई, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद नैना। और अब इससे पहले कि हम अपनी अगली प्रतिभागी को बुलाएं, महामना पंडित मदन मोहन मालवीय जी ने कहा था, भारत की एकता का मुख्य आधार है हमारी संस्कृति, जिसका उत्साह कभी नहीं टूटा। यही इसकी विशेषता है। तो हमेशा अपनी संस्कृति की जड़ों से जुड़कर रहिए, क्योंकि यही हमारी असली पहचान है। और अब मैं बुलाना चाहूँगी स्नेहा चक्रवर्ती को। स्नेहा चक्रवर्ती हमारे बीच पश्चिम बंगाल से आई हैं और पंडित मदन मोहन मालवीय जी पर अपना वक्तव्य अंग्रेजी भाषा में प्रस्तुत करेंगी।
Good morning everyone, my name is Sneha Chakrabarty and I am from West Bengal. Today I stand before you to reflect on a titan of the Indian Renaissance, Bharat Ratna Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. While history often remembers him as a political leader, for us as students of literature and the humanities, Malviya ji or Mahamana represents the ultimate synthesis of classical wisdom and modern progress. He was not just a builder of institutions, but a builder of the Indian consciousness. Sir Malviya's special works extend far beyond the majestic stone walls of Banaras Hindu University, which he founded in 1916. As students, we must remember his role as a prolific journalist and man of letters. In 1989, he became the editor of the Indian Opinion. After the incorporation of Indian Opinion with the Advocate of Lucknow, Sir Malviya started his own Hindi weekly Abhyudaya in 1907 to 1909. Under his editorship, Sir Tej Bahadur Sapru regarded him as a brilliant civil lawyer. Sir Mirza Ismail said that, "I have heard a great lawyer say that if Mr. Malviya had so willed it, he would have been an ornament to the legal profession." There is a question in our mind every time when we speak about some great personality. How does a man born in 19th century speak with the Gen Z of 2025? I have an answer. In an era of digital noise and short-term gratification, Sir Malviya offers three timeless anchors. According to him, education without character is a shining void. To our generation, his experience says that don't just build an academic biodata, build a conscience. He says us that if your cause is selfless, no rejection is a defeat. That's why he was the prince of beggars. He also teaches us that we can be globally competitive without losing our cultural and traditional soul. As a conclusion, we must remember with the life of Sir Madan Mohan Malviya that the greatest literature is not written on paper, but in the lives we uplift and the institutions we leave behind. He was like a triad of character, industry, and integrity. Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity to speak about this great personality.